Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Bleach or Season 1, Episode 6, Thousand Year Blood War. Wow, I messed that up. Anyway, yeah, so we saw some flashback with Yamamoto, which is really cool. We learned about that it wasn't his original name, Genryusai. It was changed in order to, kind of, uh, kind of because of I am sorry. I always forget his name. Sasakibe. Um, so that was a pretty cool flashback. I'm glad we got to see a little bit more of like Sasakibe when he was younger, because I feel like the poor guy didn't get to shine at all before he's just dead in the show, you know. So, and I'm glad. I loved seeing Yamamoto. I keep wanting to say Yami for some reason. Um, do they call him like Old Man Yami or something? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm stupid. Anyway, I wasn't sure if like Shunsui and them said that, but for some reason that sounds so familiar, but it might be from a different anime. Regardless, yeah, him showing up, just incinerating that guy, and him just melting to death was brutal but awesome. And just seeing him come into battle and just rally all of his people and everything is really cool. I like it so much better than if Ichigo showed up, because Ichigo has already done that countless times. So seeing Genryusai do it was just really cool. So yeah, as so far Ichigo is still stuck, so we'll have to see what goes on there. Yeah, we'll get started here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Goosh. Oh, Uryu. Ooh, stuck page. There was another extermination. Ugh. Hmm. Interesting. So was there two different exterminations, or was Uryu just lied to and it wasn't 200 years ago, it was 1,000 years ago? I don't know. I really feel the need to clean my glasses, but I feel like I'm about to make it worse before the opening finishes. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Do 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 do. Well, I guess that's not bad. They don't look great. I can see smear spots around the edges, but I actually don't really see them when I put them on for the most part, so I'll clean them better later. I can typically read, but I have to focus a lot harder if I don't have my glasses on. Oh, I probably shouldn't watch this, but I am anyway, so... Okay, it's nothing too bad right now, it's just all the people. Yeah, it wasn't bad, okay. Ugh. Ryujin Jaka is his sword name, right? I think. Oh. Damn. He moved fast. Hmm. I forgot that Genryusei only has one arm. He's always wearing such like baggy robes where you don't see his arms anyway. Old man Yama. That's what it is. Not Yami. I think I'm just mixing. I think I'm just thinking Black Clover because I talk about Yami so much on there. Oh shit. Made him bleed. Oh, the heat. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Damn. Ooh. Holy, that was a... Kicked him so far away. Oh, this looks great. Oh. Oh shit! That was cool. Oh, whose Bankai does he have? That was a Bankai thing he pulled out, right? I think? Oh. That's not a Bankai thing. A Quincy using a sword. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was, like, chilling. Wow. Oh, his lips are dry. Yeah, that I thought it was blood dripping down. Holy shit. Oh shit! His Bankai? What if he steals it? Yeah. Shit. Shit. Oh. It's just like... It's like when you heat a knife in order to cut through butter quicker. Oh. Oh! Wow. Oh, shit. Without a trace. I think it's even badass, more badass him fighting with just an arm. Oh, you rip your blade. Naughty. God, the bodies. Jesus, we saw that before, but I felt like I was too focused on him in the background that I didn't get a good look at the bodies underneath. Kind of glad we got a second look. Was his beard and eyebrows immune? Holy shit. And is there also a north and a south? Oh. Jeez. 15 million. Interesting. The way he says the name versus how it's spelled, reading the subtitles and then hearing him say it's rough, man. I'm just gonna call him the Quincy King, by the way, guys. He calls him like Yuha Baha or something. It's crazy. Okay, so it was both. Working the way around. What's on your mind, Dudu? $15 million degrees, I'd think so. I mean, I guess it's 15 million around him, but still, getting anywhere near that would melt you. These are crazy beings, so... Okay, I was gonna say, you're gonna let him go again? Oh, well, he does have a range attack. Okay, not just a sword. Ugh, the fire looks so cool. I like it. That visage behind him. Oh, he's hovering! Oh my god. That gives me Netero vibes. That face for a brief minute. Oh shit. Is he reincarnating the dead through flames? Self. Makes sense, self. Oh my god, how is this fire? What the hell is that name? Kakujo man no shijo shi doshi elemento P? I don't understand how this... He's gonna say it again. What? Yeah, I mean, they don't seem especially durable. I guess he can block with them, though. I guess they move pretty quick when he commands them to. Because right now they're moving kind of slow. Oh, shit! His old friends. Shit. You can't? But you can't understand his... Huh. And if he doesn't show him the North, right? Then he probably still can't steal it ever, right? Ugh. I love the cutbacks to like all these past events in the middle of the fight and stuff. Ugh. Oh, flashing back and forth. Cool. Oh, okay, he is showing the North. I don't even know what just happened. Oh my god! What? No. There's no way the king is already dead. I don't buy it. Not one bit. But he's shown everything that his sword has now, so... Although he stopped the Bankai, so they'd have to use it. He'd have to use it again for them to steal it, right? I mean, maybe there could still be more. Maybe there's a northeast. Shit. Go there and chop him into a million pieces. This is what you messed up last time, Yamamoto. God damn it. Lob his head off. See? He's still talking. You should be cutting his head off. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, shit. Was it someone, like, disguised? Oh shit, yep. I knew he couldn't go down that easy. Uh... And dead. Jeez. Aizen? Oh shit. That was my first thought, and then they said it as I said it out loud. Well, fuck. Aizen. He wants him. Ooh. Ooh. Take too long. Hmm. Interesting. Oh shit. Well. God damn it. Well, this isn't gonna go well. Jeez. He like aimed it at himself. Oh. He created an arrow, shot it down, and now he's gonna use it as a blade? That's kind of badass. And that's gonna be the end, isn't it? Jeez. Okay, we saw a little more than I thought. I thought they were gonna end it there. I thought when it flashed to white we were done, but no. Damn. Alright. Shit. That whole episode was just fight. Shit. I mean, we got a little bit from Uryu, but I mean, it wasn't really that much, right? The credit music seems really quiet. Huh. Oh, it's a little better now. It just starts really quiet, I guess. I didn't notice that before. Um, I might cut the discussion a little bit short, just because I kind of have a sore throat. If you notice, I didn't talk maybe as much as I sometimes do going through the reaction. Plus, it was a lot of fighting, so I was just kind of watching. But yeah, I got a scratchy throat. Tried to drink some water before I start talking, but yeah. Um. So yeah, pretty simple. The idea that I was thinking it was going to be something more to it with Uryu's discovery of like 1,000 years ago. There was an exterminate, or like they went to the Soul Society, and then because of that, the Soul Society deemed the Quincy's a threat, and 200 years ago they eliminated them. So all right. That is it, guys, for episode 6. Yeah, man. Um, but yeah, so Udi is just kind of like piecing together some stuff that he's getting from that book and trying to understand it the best he can. We had that moment with him thinking about how, like, I guess Quincy's and Soul Reapers can never be friends, but then he thought of Kurosaki, who he is clearly friends with and is a Soul Reaper, so I think that is kind of maybe Uryu's saving grace kind of thing right now. That's like, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with him, um but yeah, the I don't really have much more to say about that because that's all the information we really got from that. So, but yeah, the fight was great. The animation was great. Like the beginning parts were crazy good. I really like that, and just getting the reveal of Genryusai's Bankai is really cool. Like I like the usage of it. Now, once again, I feel like using this Bankai, with the idea of, oh no, you don't understand it, so you can't take it, just seemed like he was making that assumption kind of thing. And now he lost it and just made the Quincy King even more powerful. Like, and then got himself hurt. I don't know. It's like, I guess he kind of had to use it to fight, but the thing is I feel like if he would have fought the I don't know the name, Sternritter Y, I think they said. If he would have used his normal power to fight him, obviously he didn't know that it wasn't the Quincy King, right? So he didn't know better. But if he would have just tried and then realized, like, oh no, I need more power to defeat the Quincy King, and then Bankai, but just out of his anger, he went straight to Bankai because of what happened, and then the king came in later and was able to steal it from him. So, not good. Not good at all. I really, for a moment, when after the blow was done to the fake king, I really thought when he was like there was going to be someone like that was actually the king, but there was someone higher than him, and I was like, I don't really remember that. Like I said, I've told you guys before that I've read the manga a long, long time ago, and I was like, wow, I forgot a lot then. So, but but no. One thing I wanted to talk about before we get into some of the other stuff of now, Genryusai probably doesn't use this Bankai very much, right? So does Byakuya know what Genryusai's Bankai is and what it's like? At least like the sword part where he compressed all the flames into the sword. I'm just curious because like back in the very beginning of Bleach, when Ichigo first got his Bankai and he was fighting Byakuya, Byakuya said like such a small and meager Bankai, like that isn't a real Bankai because of how like small and unimpressive looking it was. Did he know about Genryusai's Bankai at that point? Because if that's the case, then he's diminishing Genryusai's Bankai as well, assuming he knew about that sword form. Granted, if he knew about all of the abilities, I guess there is more to it, so he does, like, maybe that would justify it kind of thing, but I'm just curious what he knew and what he didn't, because, like, Uh, it was just interesting because, like I said, I rewatched Bleach recently, right before this, in order to refresh my memory, and that was just one thing I remember is Byakuya looking down on Ichigo's Bankai, and I was just thinking, like, I mean, his is kind of similar, you know, but anyway, obviously not like the later forms, like the north, south, east, west stuff is a bit more extreme, or maybe the east was the flames at the tip of the sword. So at least East seems more like similar to Ichigo's, right? But everything else, not so much. I guess North, he just swung his sword and it was like a big blast that just turned the screen white. I guess you could compare that to a Getsuga Tensho. So, but anyway, uh, regardless, it was just something I thought of in the episode, so I wrote it down and I was like, I'll mention it because there's something I thought of. I thought it was interesting, but the heat being so hot, that was like a cool chilling display when like the fire is around him and then all of a sudden it just like vacuums in. That was a really cool effect. That was a really cool noise that they gave to it. It like instantly gave me like a little bit of chills, like, oh, what is this, you know? And then it shows like the heat waves, and my assumption went straight to what it ended up being is that just the heat is heating up the entire Soul Society, and people are, you know, their lips are drying and cracking and moisture, like hell. Hyor and Maru couldn't even stay active with that one Quincy using it. Oh, so cool. But the also they mentioned like the 15 million degree heat, like the if it was really that hot the flames wouldn't be visible. Is that true? If flames get so hot, do they become invisible? What about the sun then? I guess like maybe there's more to that scientific wise kind of thing, but maybe it's like maybe it's one of those things where like up to a certain temperature you can see it, and then past that you can't see it, and then once it gets so much past that you can see it again. I don't know. But I was just curious. I've never really heard of flames so hot they're like invisible, you know? So I wonder if that's like an accurate scientific thing. It might be. I'm not real smart with that kind of stuff, so it very well could be possible. I was just curious, or if it was just like some lip service from this random Quincy that was just throwing out shit. But he was claiming that it's possible that his flames are like an illusion or something, but oh man, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about like the actual combat portion because it was really well animated. They did a good job. It was like a thrill to watch, and you know, Genryusai's power is no joke. But it's really too bad that it went this way and he got fooled. You know, I guess that's what anger does to you, though. Sometimes you get blinded by it and you don't think rationally. Maybe if Sasakibe wasn't killed, it's possible that this could have ended much differently, right? And everything, because he would have had more of a level head going into this fight. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I was wondering if it was gonna cut at the white screen. I was like, oh, is Ichigo gonna come in and maybe like block the hit to make sure Yamamoto doesn't die, or no? But it seemed like we saw a whole bunch of blood and a deep gash in his shoulder, and that's all we really saw. So, I mean, we've seen people take some pretty bad hits in Live, but I mean, this could be the end of Yamamoto, and that would really suck. And I mean, then we fall back on he was the one that rallied everyone, right? So what happens when the one you rally behind, you know, you feel the spiritual pressure fade? It's going to affect everyone's morale, which means we are going to absolutely need Ichigo, right, to pop in. So we'll see. I imagine that's coming because like I talked about how I was happy the way this happened, that he rallied the troops and everything. But, you know, they still got to give our boy the moment to shine as well. So, but yeah. We had the king visiting Aizen, which was interesting. Tried to recruit him to his side, and Aizen said no. Interestingly enough, like I'm still curious because I still don't fully understand what Aizen's motives were this whole time, right? Like I still feel like there's like something he hasn't told us kind of thing. And the way that the Quincy King was like we share the same goal, right? And the look that Aizen gave the king was almost like, no, we don't, right? Like, so I'm really curious in that, and he just flat out denied him. He could have went along with it, and then even if he didn't want to work with him, found a way to escape later, kind of thing. But he won't even lower himself to go and work for someone like this. So it's just funny. Uh, I think like in Aizen's defeat, I wasn't a big fan of his character in life. Like he was a big threat, but he was kind of like that unfeeling. I don't know. There was like something about him that was so calm that it wasn't as exciting to watch, because it's always exciting when someone like ends up getting emotional, and it started getting a little interesting towards the end of the fight when like, you know, his plans of all this time sort of falling apart and all that. That's when it started getting a little more interesting, and now having him here was a little interesting, a little more interesting as well. So I think like I feel like I'm starting to like Aizen's character now that there's another big bad in the story. Maybe that has something to do with it too. But yeah, curious, and even someone as powerful as the Quincy King is saying that with the Hogyoku, he would be too hard to kill, or it would take too long to kill him. Not that he couldn't do it, but it would take too long. So it's just really interesting. And I actually completely forgot about it in the beginning and all the way through this episode. Never went back to Hueco Mundo to see who it was that lobbed Opie in half, you know? So I'm still looking forward to going back and seeing what the hell happened there. Maybe that'll be next episode or something, because we're gonna have to, you know, with him getting cut in half, will that free Ichigo, and then Ichigo will be able to come here, and I don't think Ichigo can kill the king, but maybe with the king being so worried about, like, I think we're gonna have to have another moment where Ichigo gets stronger, right? Like, whenever these big bads show up, it's always a moment where Ichigo's gonna get defeated by him, but live, and then he's gonna work to get stronger, and we're gonna go and fight him later. But I'm curious how it's gonna scare him away. If Ichigo isn't a match for him, why would he back off? But I feel like he's gonna back off, right? Like, I mean, obviously, just because of the meta of the story, I don't think he's just gonna destroy the Soul Society, kill Ichigo, kill everyone there, and go home. And this is now, you know, the Quincy show. But yeah, very curious. Anyways, guys, very much like this episode. It was a lot of fun. I felt like some of the pacing issues I had in the earlier episodes, I didn't feel it here, because we just sat on this fight the whole time, which is exactly what I wanted. Well, not exactly. I really want to know what happened with Hueco Mundo, but this was something that I didn't know I wanted that I got, so I'm happy about it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. All kinds of stuff on there. Check it out. Link in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. And I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.